Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video from Triplecjb. Today we're going to be talking about the level 90 life setup. We just reached level 90, we got a bunch of the gear that we were looking for, and our stats got even more crazy than they were before. So, this one's going to be a little bit shorter than the last video just because a lot of the stuff has already been covered, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, overall, stats, phenomenal. We'll talk about the breakdown of this damage, but we have 125 life damage. 125! That's crazy. But we'll talk about how we got up to 125 here in a second. We still got the 32 resist. Our gems for defense kind of went down a little bit, but we'll talk about that too. And our accuracy has remained the same. So let's go ahead and take a look at our advance. Our crit has gone down a little bit just because of leveling, but I'll talk about how you can improve that here in a sec. Our block has gone up, but it's still only 1%. But our incoming and outgoing has gone up quite a bit. So let's go and talk about this. Let's go into our backpack. So for the hat, we still got the crown of the system. It's still a really solid hat. Gives an awesome amount of damage. Gives a decent amount of crit. Gives you a little bit of that like accuracy and a little bit of power pip. Still a really solid choice. Again, if you want to go with the Waterworks hat, that's a-okay too. Again, none of this stuff has changed since the last time with our level 80 video. We still have Robes of the Sistrum. Gives that Mass Life Prism card. Tons of power pip, accuracy, nice resist, some crit, and a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So, again, Robes of the Sistrum is still a really solid bet. Here's where we're going to change a few things. For our boots, we still have the ancient Purrzian Galeshes, but this time we got the level 90 ones. So the resist is exactly the same, but it did give us a little bit more power pip, 8 more crit, and 2% more damage for life. So now our boots give us 22% damage instead of 20, and still gives us those choke cards, which is pretty nice. I like them. Gives you a little bit more oomph and a little bit more chance to do some other things besides just heal. So those choke cards are kind of nice. I don't use them too often, but I'm sure that there are a couple of you that can find a niche for them. So again, we went from level 80 to level 90 those. Let's go ahead and take a look at our wand. We did change our wand. So before we were using the Wisteria Warrior's Longsword, which gave us 68 crit, 11% damage, power pip, and a bunch of different cards. Now we have the Headmaster Zeal staff. The only reason I'm going for this is because of that Maycast. Maycast Dryad. So I'm a huge fan of it. We get an extra percentage of damage. We lose 5 total crit, but that Maycast Dryad is huge. That's huge. And it's crazy too. I've had it a few times. I've had a Dryad heal me for like 5k already just because. Which is awesome. And any of these staffs for any school are great. Like the Doom staff with Monster Mash, the Dream staff with Vasanji, the one with Skull, the one with Judgment, the one with Supercharge for all you Storm Wizards. But yeah, we're going with the Headmaster Zeal staff for that extra percentage of damage and that Maycast Dryad. So something else now. We're going to go ahead and move on. That's even more crazy. The Athame and the Ring that you get for level 90. The Athame, Blade of the Felled Titan. This thing's crazy. 320 health, 210 mana, whatever. 17% power pip chance. 15 block, which is, 15% universal damage. And 17% outgoing, which for us as a healer is huge. It's huge. Now, granted, like the sockets, I still need to work on them. I'm currently farming for critical jewels because we need them. We really need them. But I just have a pretty mediocre slot there. We do have that 8% power pip jewel in there. Kind of like what we had before. We had the 7% in there before. Because our power pip chance is kind of lacking with this set. So we wanted to kind of boost that up a little bit. So Got the 74 health. Again, that could be improved. You can get an 88 at this level if you really want to go for that extra health. So yeah. Amulet. We still got Children of the Sea Medallion. Again, you can improve that health jewel. Get that up to 88, which is an extra 15 health. Oh well. I use this because of the Hex card. It's come in handy a few times. Kind of like as a support card as well. Now, I believe that there is an amulet that gives you 2% damage in Zigzag. You could go for that. I haven't seen any pictures of said amulet, but around the rumor mill there is an amulet that gives you 2% damage from Zigzag. So, but we're going Children of the Sea Medallion, or if you want to go with Amulet of the Third Sun, that's totally cool too. If you want to go for like a little bit more healing and a little bit extra health, that's a-okay. So for our ring, we got the Alpha and Omega ring. Used to be the best ring in the game, still really, really solid for level 90. 370 health, 145 mana, decent amount of power pip, nice crit, and 10% universal damage with 17% incoming. That's awesome, guys. Especially with our Maycast Dryad that we have from our wand. Both this ring and the Athame combined have a very nice synergy together. Again, we got that 81 health jewel in there, and we got a 5 crit. Again, we're going to be changing those to like an 11 or 12 life crit jewel to get that crit up, because it is kind of low. For our pets, we still got Snuggles, but there's a change. There is a change. We got the Maycast Pixie Gem. So he does have an extra 4% outgoing heal with a Maycast Pixie. Now, granted, I think someone said KI Live announced that Pixie Maycast is only 3%. But still, it's so much better than what you would have before. So much better. But still, again, this pet could be reworked. Instead, you could go for spell proof and then put a damage jewel on there to kind of make up for it and rearrange the talents. Because to be honest, I'm not going to keep this Pixie jewel on Snuggles forever. This will go on my healing set. So we'll just kind of have to see where that goes. But for right now, we're keeping the Maycast Pixie on here. So, but there's Snuggles. Again, nothing really has changed since last time with him. Mounts, again, you could go for that Life Ghulture to get that extra 3% damage. And for the deck, we're still rocking the Artillery deck. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and get the deck from Zigzag that gives the 1% and the triangle socket, 1% accuracy and the triangle socket. For life, that's not too important, but you could still go for it anyway. But yeah, guys. 125% damage at level 90. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Like I said, I was going to try and keep this one super, super short because a lot of this stuff is exactly the same. Again, I'm always going to put the links to Wizard 101 Central for all the places that these things are going to drop, or places you can buy them, what packs are going to come out of. So if any of you are looking for this gear, you can go ahead and find it in the description below. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to head out. So, love you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to keep updated with the channel. And be cool.